Hola Capricorns, this is your mid-month reading for August 15th until August 31st. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. It can resonate in terms of love, friends, family, finances, career, what have you. Okay? Oh, it just like my mind just went poof and I just forgot. Okay, if this reading resonates, consider a personal reading. My rates and info are below. Also is my email. Just shoot me an email and we can go ahead and set that up. Things to mention, my 2018 Sun Moon readings are up, so go look up your Sun Moon sign and check out what your behavioral traits are in addition to your predictions for 2018. Doesn't matter when you see it. When you see it is when you were meant to view it. I'm working on my Labor of Love, which is my compatibility readings. They are going up slowly but surely. They'll be up forever, and I'm hoping at some point that you guys will have discussions in there and it become like a little matchmaker area. What else? Oh, I'm on the Instinct.co app. That's the last thing I had to tell you. So if you guys need a quick answer to a quick question, I am on there. Text only at this time, though. No video, no phone calls. Gracias. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Capricorns. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, your insight for Capricorns for the last 2 weeks of August? Can you show us the energies that they passed out of prior to the last 2 weeks of August? What energies can they expect the last 2 weeks of August? And how will they be moving out of August into September? Please grant me the objectivity to read these cards as they're intended to be read and say your messages as you intend to be said for Capricorns, August 15th to August 31st, and the period surrounding it. Okay, can you please show me Capricorn's previous energies? What were the energies prior to the last 2 weeks of August that led them to where they are? We have the Temperance card in the upright. Can you please show me what are the energies they can expect the last 2 weeks of August? We have the Tower card in reversed. And then moving forward, Tower card in reverse is coming up for a lot of signs and a lot of personal readings. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Okay. Okay, Sagittarius. This is the card of Sagittarius here, the Temperance card. So some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Prior to the last 2 weeks of August, you're trying to find some kind of balance in your life, tempering some feelings that you have in regards to a person, in regards to a situation, moderating those feelings, because if you release them, I feel like bad things are going to happen. I don't want to say bad things are happening. Things will start going sideways is what I was kind of getting. So you're really, really working on that. I think some of you are actually working on making that a part of your being. Maybe before you were a reactive person, and it really made you look, you know, not so flattering in certain situations. So I'm feeling for some of you, you're really kind of, this is something that you're trying to implement, moderating feelings, not flying off the handle when things happen. And it can be, like I said, in relation to a person, or it can be in relation to a situation. Now we come to the Tower card the last 2 weeks of August. The Tower card's in reverse. So something has changed. You might not have wanted it to change, okay? You might have resisted the change. Again, could have been a person, could have been with a thing. But it was necessary and it had to happen. And the Tower card for reversed, for me, usually is, it happens, you're fighting it with all your being, you don't want this thing to occur, but then after everything kind of falls apart, and after the dust is settled, and after you have the clarity, you kind of see why it happened. You kind of see the reason for why it happened. And most of the times it's because the situation could have snowballed and gotten a lot worse than it was. So if you had stayed in the current situation or stayed with the current person, there would have been a much larger, more disastrous thing down the line. The Tower card had to happen to kind of have you avoid that. But you see that after the fact. You resist it happening because it's not something you want, and then afterwards you say, okay, I see the universe's plan, or whatever being you guides you. You know, they had a larger plan for you. You just didn't see it at the time. Okay. Seven of Cups in reversed here. After you go through this period, you're really going to have to just kind of take a step back and get clarity on the situation. Remember what I said about like the dust sort of settling? The Seven of Cups in reverse, the advice that kind of goes along with that is to do that. Wait until the dust settles. Make sure you get clarity before you take one step, a step towards something. Because the Seven of Cups in reverse can be idealizing a situation. It could be temptations. You can be deceived by appearance. What you see isn't what you get. So you really have to kind of stop. Look at things very clearly for what they are before you take a step towards somebody or towards something, okay? Can you please provide clarification on the Temperance card? Why is the Temperance card here for Capricorns? Previous energies, why is the Temperance card here? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages, please, for the Temperance card. Person with Capricorn. Prior energies. Okay. So we have the ending. Queen of Swords in reverse, and then that just popped out, which is the Strength card. Okay, so the Strength card is Leo. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo, or it could be the energies. So you're moderating your feelings in regards to an ending that occurred. It was the ending of a cycle. It could have been a breakup. It could have been a loss of a job. Whatever the ending was, had very strong emotions associated with it. It was a very painful ending. It was a disaster. It was your rock bottom. It was your darkest point. It was the end of a cycle with a person or in regards to a thing. And I think that's where this moderation of feelings comes in. I feel when you go back and you think of this ending, your emotions start to get stirred up and they start to get the better of you. And it could have to do, and this Queen of Swords could be very well you, because I feel like with this Ten of Swords, when you start thinking about this point in time, how this thing ended, how painful it was, it really starts getting the best of you, like I said, and your emotions are distorted, and you start to feel vengeful, and you start feeling like, you want to attack somebody. So I feel like here you guys are really trying to like get a lid on that. Because it's not serving, it's not doing you. It's still there, the hurt is there, but you guys are really working on just controlling how you react when you think about this rock bottom or whatever, this dark point that you had. And you're getting your strength back with the Strength card. You're trying to embody this different type of handle situations differently. So you did have something happen, you didn't handle it well, you didn't react well. And here you are with the Strength card trying to learn to handle things with grace instead of, like I said, being reactive or being angry or using brute force. The Strength card in the upright is about wonderfully handling situations, coming out of an ending and people admire you for how you came out of it. So I think this is like a personal work kind of thing that you guys are doing. And I like it. I like what I'm seeing here. So this Tower card could very well have been that ending there, the Tower card in reverse. And here you are seeing the reason for why this happened. It took you on a spiritual journey to become this different person, to react differently, to think differently, to retrain yourself. I feel like you guys are recoding how you once were because of this experience here. Can you please provide clarification on the Tower card in reverse? Why is the Tower card here in reverse for Capricorns? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for the Tower card in reverse, please, for Capricorns. Sorry, the camera's shaking. It's the nature of the beast when I'm away on vacation. Ooh. Okay. All right, so I'm feeling like this is more of a person, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to be a love interest. It could be a friendship, a business partnership. So after this kind of falls apart, the Four of Swords here, you use the time to rest and recover and regroup. Four of Swords to me is a therapy card. Some of you might have sought counseling to heal from this. Some of you might, like this, coming into readings or consulting light workers, whatever you need to do to just have this downtime after everything kind of falls apart. And I feel like this is where you kind of come to your realization that this had to happen. And the Lovers card in reverse is telling me this is the partnership that kind of like fell apart. So you're seeing why you are no longer with this person. You guys had misaligned values. You had misunderstandings. You argued. You had discord. And you're having regrets about how things happened back here. What you're thinking about when it kind of fell apart. You're having regrets of either being with this person or how you handled things, okay? But I do feel like the two of you had to go your separate ways. You come out of this with the Knight of Pentacles. So you're going to be very careful going forward, okay? Again, I think you guys are working on yourselves. The Knight of Pentacles is a very patient energy. And he doesn't rush into things. He strategizes, he plans, he studies things carefully before he takes one step towards it. And I think you all learned a grand lesson here, whatever that lesson was. Please post up in the comments. I always like to hear what these lessons are. And you know, okay, I'm not going to rush into anything again. I'm not going to be reactive. I'm not going to be that person that I was. You know, if you're going to have the Knight of Pentacles, if it regards to love, you're going to have a love strategy of some sort. You're going to be conservative and practical in regards to it. Or any situation in life, you're going to have a very low risk. You're going to have a plan. I feel very calm, very calculated. You don't want to be this person that you were or have this situation that you did. Okay? Can you please provide clarification on the Seven of Cups? Why is the Seven of Cups here in reverse for Capricorn? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages, please, for the Seven of Cups in reverse. Okay. Person, personality, perspective. The Star card. Okay. Three of Pentacles in reversed. The Knight of Wands in reversed. Okay. So, I get a cough. Let me cover up my mic. Star card is a card of Aquarius, if that resonates. But in regards to what you see is and what you get, I'm feeling like this person represents themselves in September, or something is going on again between the two of you. Whatever this partnership was that kind of broke apart here, again, could be business, friendship, romantic. Seven of Cups, you're looking at this person, at this situation, and you're not looking at it with clarity, okay? You're seeing what you want to see in regards to it. Star cards here. You might want to reconcile with this person. You might want to get back together with them. You have faith in regards to getting back together with them, like, that you guys can renew. There's hope that you can renew this, that there's a miracle to be had, that you guys can get to a certain place. But down here, here's the reminder, because we had the Three of Pentacles with the Knight of Wands in reverse. So ultimately, you really don't work well with this person, or you don't, you know, whether it's someone you work with, don't take work so literally, but you don't work well with this person. You don't work in harmony with this person. You guys, you know, try to get together and do stuff. It just, it doesn't work out. Things don't go smoothly. Maybe you're underappreciated. Maybe you guys don't have a plan, but it never seems to work out. And it's because this other person's energy, this Knight of Wands here, which is in reverse, because this person is very impulsive. They're very hasty. They're very chaotic. They could be just, if it's a romantic relationship, they're just all about the sex and to excess. And it's just, these are fundamental things that are not going to, so while you're hoping for the best, that things are going to work out with this person, you're wondering, well, you know, could it happen? Is this a possibility? Down here, fundamentally, you know it probably will not. And part of it might be that you guys are doing all the work here. This person is not. So obviously, you can't have just one person doing all the work and having all these realizations and becoming a better person, and the other person just refuses to do so. They're just kind of being like, this is how I am, take it or leave it. I'm not changing anytime soon. So I don't feel that whatever this situation is, and again, post up in the comments if it's a person or a situation, and who the person is, you just know it's not going to work out. This person isn't going to change their ways. You want it to. You hope for the best. You would wish, because you're wishing upon this star, that things would change. But you're just seeing that that probably isn't going to work out to be so. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this reading. Keep in mind, if this reading resonated, consider a personal reading. My rates and info are below. Just send me an email. My 2018 Sun Moon readings are up.